Hello, everyone, and welcome in. It's Aaron St. Dennis, the FF Mad Scientist, here with a packed house today. We've got Jesse Moeller at JMoeller05, Jeremy Schulman at FF_Rebel, and SC Romero at the PPR Show. How's it going, guys?
Good man.
Good. I'm
Ho-
happy to be here.
Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
You guys are like the exact opposite of some of the other pods I've been on. The other ones I'll say, "How's it going, guys?" And I'll get five people going all at once. And you guys are like, everyone hesitates to not be the one to talk over the other people. You guys have your manners are too good, man.
Super respectful. My manners are so good. I got Calvin Ridley in the background just for you.
Are you drinking a beer?
No, of course not.
The beer,
It's late.
No, because
Too
when you
late
do
for
that,
him.
the beer's glitching in and out of your background, so I couldn't
because it's
see.
green. Because
Yeah.
it's green. Yeah.
Nice, I like it. So. All right, we are here with the NFL Week 12 sit-start show for lineup advice and trade questions. Got a couple in the chat. I guess we'll get right to them in about 2 seconds. I just want to go over the notable inactives. We have Houston without Noah Brown. New Orleans, no Kendra Miller. Atlanta, no Mac Hollins. Carolina, Hayden Hurst is out. Also, Tennessee, Treylon Burks. And the most notable, pretty much the only notable one, T. Higgins is out. Everyone else is a full go, it looks like.
You left out the fact that for some reason Bleacher Report decided to tell me that Jimmy Graham is out today. Shame.
Jimmy Graham's still in the NFL?
Old man's getting it done.
Is he back in New Orleans as well?
Yeah, yes, yeah. That's too funny.
I think you have to start Tank.
Tank Dell versus the Jags or Pittman versus the Bucks?
It's Tank, baby.
I say Tank.
It's Tank.
It
I
is.
mean, there's not a bad decision here. Like, Pittman's a stud, but yeah, you're rolling with Tank in that offense and the high power. He's awesome.
Until
Yeah.
Tank gives you a reason not to start him, you just start him.
I
Yeah.
don't.
I mean, who are you starting over Michael Pittman is what I really want
I was going to say I have Pittman at 9 and Dell at 12. The Bucks can't stop anything through the air.
It's close for sure, but I agree with these guys. You got to roll with the hot-handed Dell, especially with Noah Brown out. When one of those three main guys, not including Robert Woods, one of those three guys are out. The other two tend to go off. Dell and Nico both fire them up today.
Well, it's 3-1, so I guess you're going Dell.
I don't know if Singletary or Damien can get it going with this Jacksonville front seven either. So, I mean, they may have to lean heavier on the pass where you have Jonathan Taylor, going against the Bucks. Yeah, I'd rather take Dell in the offense.
All right. That answers that one. Next up, McBride or James Cook?
Baby.
Man, I love
Cook's
McBride.
got Philly, right?
Yeah.
So that's really the tough one.
Yeah, that's why he's lower in the ranking just because of it. And McBride's that focal. I've talked about it like for weeks. He's a focal point of Arizona in the passing attack. So I'm treating him like a wide receiver, like not like tight end.
Yeah,
I treat him like a wide receiver. So you can
It's
flex him.
McBride.
Yeah. No arguments.
Hello, Jen.
Howdy.
What's going on?
I'm popular. I say.
This one pasted weird, but the format of it sucks.
Need to start one at
No
flex and half PPR. Kyron Ramondre or Jerome. What the fuck is going on here?
I know. So it was in order too. It was like
so you need one of Kyron, Ramondre, Ford, and Cooper.
Yeah, this was a comment in one of them, so I pasted it.
Ford.
It's Kyron Ramondre.
My head
Ford
hurts
or
looking at this.
Amari.
I'm sitting Amari Cooper for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What's the matchup for Stevenson? I forgot.
It's the
Playing the
Giants, man.
It's
That's why I'm going Ramondre. I mean, I don't want to rely on the New England Patriots offense, but if you can rely on one thing, it's Ramondre Stevenson. Trent Brown may play this week. They're getting healthier on the line. I get the arguments for Kyron and Ford, but I'm rolling with Ramondre and that dual threat work he gets, especially out of the backfield there.
I'm going
Thing is,
to
I trust Matthew Stafford and Mac Jones more to get the ball out than I do any of the quarterbacks in Cleveland. So I think they're going to rely on the run, and Denver's defense is not that great against the run. So I think Ford can have a big game this week.
I say exactly what SC just said, except when he said Denver's defense is not that good against the run, I'm changing it to they are, in fact, the worst defense in the league against the run for fantasy. So I'm going with Ford. Basically what SC said, except I'm exaggerating a little bit more. I think it's easily Ford.
They are the worst.
They are
Yeah,
terrible.
like I love Kyron and Ramondre this week. So like I know Ford's got the ideal matchup. It's just
They
tough
all
for that offense, man. It's gross. It's really
they all
gross.
have great offenses, but yeah, I just think you're gonna see more passing from the other two than you would from Cleveland. They're gonna rely
Yeah.
heavy. I mean, the downfall that you'll have with Ford is that Kareem Hunt gets some touches or gets some, end zone or something like that.
Yep.
That's gonna be the downfall where Ramondre and Kyron, they're probably just the main guys, but they have other weapons that are not running backs that they can use too.
I think the one I'm definitely not playing is the wide receiver. I'm not touching Hooper. Like,
he's
it's
an easy
gross.
sit. Deontay or Godwin? I feel like
Godwin.
regardless of what my rankings say, I'm
Love
going
Godwin's
Godwin.
matchup.
I don't like a receiver fighting with his teammates in the locker room before before practice. I've got Godwin at 27 and Deontay at.
It's not that weird, right? Like Pittsburgh is just in a free fall.
Yeah, that's the thing. Deontay's very good. It's just like his situation sucks. And then they came out like, we're gonna get Pickens more touches. I was like, oh great, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, how bad? I mean, we know the answer to this already, but how bad are Mason Crosby and help me out? Who's the other guy over there?
The backups? Oh,
Trubisky.
Duck Hodges, whatever it is. Oh yeah.
Is it Trubisky again? But how bad are these guys that they're still rolling with Kenny Pickett at this point? Like, this is for me, it's a Patriots situation with worse weapons and a better QB room, and they're still doing nothing and rolling with Pickett. So.
Can I sit Jonathan Taylor for Jerome Ford?
No, I'm not doing that. That's too far.
Tampa's rush defense is pretty good, but it
is. But like,
I think it's too far. I just wanted to make sure it was too far before I did anything crazy.
Because like Ford's roll is good, it's nowhere near as good as Taylor.
Hopkins,
got an elite roll. Hopkins,
Pierce is back.
I'm honestly not that worried about Pierce. Like he's been bad the entire year. He's coming off the injury. Like I don't know how much work he's gonna take. But yeah, like they're pretty close for me in rankings. Actually.
I'm worried enough that I'd rather start Hopkins and not risk. I hate these situations. First game back from injury or first game finding out how the split's gonna shake out. I don't know. This could be Singletary's awesome again, or he could have no role whatsoever. Give me Hopkins unless you really need to play for the ceiling. Then take Singletary, but I'll go Hopkins.
Yeah, I have Singletary a few spots ahead of him, but like I'm not gonna fight you. Either one's fine. Honestly.
Yeah, it's tough, but I'll go Singletary just for the floor.
SC.
Yeah, I'm on Singletary. I think what you were saying, Damian, he's back from injury, but he really hasn't said it, and pretty sure the OC there said he just doesn't fit their system the way they want it. So I feel Singletary is just the guy. I love Hopkins, but it's just like I see the connection and I don't see the connection with him and Levis, right? And this is a good matchup for Henry, so I think it could be a Henry game.
Yeah, smash Henry game for sure.
What's up, Jack? Isaiah Likely, start over Taysom Hill or Jonnu? I'm starting him over Jonnu for sure.
Oh yeah,
probably not
I'm
Taysom.
No,
Taysom.
Carr's back. It's Taysom time again. Let's ride, baby.
I have Taysom at 12, Likely at 15, and Henry. Who was the third one? Was it Henry? Jonnu Smith. Sorry,
not playing.
Jonnu Smith even further down.
Plus, in
it's Taysom Hill.
In Baltimore, I think all the receivers they're firing him up, even though there were some injury concerns this week. So it's just going to spread that target share around. I think Likely is a decent game, but I would be very surprised if he has a monster game.
How likely would you say it is?
Somewhat likely, somewhat Isaiah.
Okay. Well played. Let's see. Next up, Swift, JT, Singletary. Start 2. You're sitting Singletary.
Yeah. Seems very straightforward.
Yeah.
Anybody disagree? You're sitting Singletary?
No.
Yeah. He's chilling. He's chilling on the bench. That one.
Pitts or McBride?
McBride easy.
Yeah.
It's not even close. Like, I don't know why you would start Pitts over McBride. It's fine.
I have McBride at 4 and Pitts at 14. So
yeah. Pitts is in the awful category. Yeah. It's gross. Yeah.
It is.
Did we skip a question?
Yeah, we skipped one.
Okay.
My bad. Pick 2 running backs and a flex. So at running back, we need 2 out of Mixon, JT, Mitchell, or Williams. I am starting the first 2.
Yeah.
Mixon
I mean, I'm a little scared of Mixon, obviously, with this offense. But
Jake Browning didn't look bad. He can't throw a deep ball, but Jake Browning wasn't bad.
No, I mean, listen, hopefully he can check it down to Mixon and he can get some of that receiving work there. We'll see if that materializes. I do like Kyron there. I think he's close with Mixon, but I agree. It's Mixon JT for their RBs. Yeah.
I'll take the shot with Kyron over Mixon. Like you're talking about, the offense is going to struggle with Browning. Like I've seen him play at Washington. Browning's just a meh quarterback. Like he's nothing special. So I don't know how well he's going to support them. Yeah. So and then you could go Zay if you wanted to too. Like
Zay or the running back you sat in the first. I'm going Mixon, JT, Zay for me because I don't want to risk it with Kyron this week.
Yeah, I just want to see what Kyron looks like in the offense, see if he's really back or is he slowed down a little bit. So, I mean, I love the matchup versus him, but I think I'll go Zay just for safety.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I know I can expect Zay to get some targets with Kyron. It's like he can get it, but how efficient is he going to be this week?
Yeah,
Herbert or Hunt? I feel like I have Herbert higher, and if I don't, I'm going to change that. But I'm saying Herbert.
Well, you got Hunt against that worst rushing defense in the league. So
yeah,
I have Hunt at 35. I have him back-to-back 34-35. I have Hunt higher one spot.
Yeah, I mean, there's still, Foreman. Do we have a definitive word on Foreman yet?
He's out.
Okay. So, Roshan should get some work here. Herbert's going to be the guy, but I like Hunt to kind of score the touchdown against that terrible Denver D. So I'm going to roll with Hunt for the TD upside.
I'm going with Herbert. I think he's the number one in Chicago. I've finally given up on Roshan as a rookie this year. I think Hunt has the far better matchup, but he's probably a backup, and you're hoping for a touchdown, whereas Herbert has a worse matchup, but I think he's the one. But I don't hate it either way. I go Herbert. Jeremy goes Hunt. What do you guys got? Hunt, Herbert?
I got Herbert.
I think I go Hunt. I just like his volume in the passing game that he'll get. And like I said, I think they're just going to rely heavily on the run. So I think it's just them two. I'm sitting all the receivers, but both running backs all start this week.
So we went 50-50. You're welcome. We are very helpful. Flex, D-Hop or Deontay? D-Hop. I want nothing to do with Deontay this week.
Yeah, I hear that. I agree with you. That Cincy, Cam Taylor-Britt is out.
Out.
Yeah.
No, I just this Pittsburgh situation is getting fucking messy, man. Yeah. We got both running backs fighting over the job, receivers literally fighting over the jobs. Like I don't want anything. And the quarterback blows, new OC. I want nothing to do with this.
Yeah, the thing is, this game's going to be messy, right? We would have maybe a month ago assumed it to be pretty high scoring. Now we're looking at probably a smash mouth, like 13-10 divisional game, right?
Actually, I'm glad you said it that way because you reminded me of something I forgot to bring up. We have 4 games that could be impacted by weather. Buffalo and Philly is going to get a crazy downpour, according to Kevin Roth, which is a shame because that one had the makings of a high-scoring shootout. Next most impacted is this one, Pittsburgh-Cincy. It's a bit of rain, but it could be on and off, dry towards the second half. Giants and Patriots should have showers late in the game, and Carolina, Tennessee will have sprinkles throughout the game. So this one could be muddy and nasty, and that Bills-Eagles one could be a downpour the whole game.
Yeah, but just to finish this out, I think I'll go D-Hop over Deontay slightly, just because, Carolina is awful.
My bad. Didn't mean to interrupt. You said something. No, I was like, shit, I forgot to say that.
All good.
Anybody else here? Deontay, D-Hop?
D-Hop. I'm not doing the Deontay experience. I think he's a very good player, but until we figure out with the new coordinator how they're running that offense and how they're going to target Deontay, just avoiding him this week. So if I have a viable player over him, I'm playing them, and that's DeAndre Hopkins. He's still good. I'm playing D-Hop.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I say D-Hop over Deontay.
Puka.
Oh,
yeah. Puka's top 24 this week.
Good matchup for Ramondre, but I'm higher on Puka than I am for Ramondre.
But yeah, it's Puka.
Who's the other one you can sit? Can you sit somebody else?
Right.
Excuse me. I feel this name, back pain around 30. I can relate. Good morning. Connor, Ford, Javonte. Who are we flexing?
Ford.
I am playing Ford.
Yep.
Where's Connor?
Anybody disagree with Ford?
No, Javonte's
got LA.
And Connor, versus the Rams. Ford has the best matchup here.
But the Broncos can't run the ball at all. And the only running back on the teams getting any play are McLaughlin and Perrine or whatever the fuck his name is. that we're getting involved
Italian
in
running back.
game. Yes.
Marini.
Samaje Perini.
So like last week was really weird for Javante. His usage and
Can
stuff
you-
kind of switched.
Can
So
you
I don't
remind me
know,
to
like,
not unmute Jeremy from now on? I just need to leave it on default. Just leave it muted. We've heard enough of him.
So yeah, I'm fine rolling with Javante over these guys. But if you want that
Against Cleveland, though.
floor, it's for.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
against
like,
Cleveland, man.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Okay.
You can honestly play all these guys. Like I think they're all gonna be solid. Like
What he means is you can honestly play Ford.
yeah,
Ford.
you can
Play Ford.
Play Ford.
Yeah.
I have Connor the highest ranked, but I'm going with
CJ Stroud. There's like 3 quarterbacks I'm playing over Stroud right now. Kyler ain't one of them.
Yeah, Jacksonville's not scary either, so I'll go with CJ for sure.
Also Stroud.
You're welcome. There are no gentlemen here, but you're welcome regardless.
There are plenty of gents, though. Plenty of gents.
Devonta Smith, DeAndre Hopkins. I'm going Smith.
Ford.
It's Smith easy.
Yes.
Smith and
Y'all
Ford.
just said it might be a rain-heavy game, right? So I say Ford.
One.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
Ford.
it's
I'm
one
going
out of
with
all
Smith.
4. I'm still.
Smith.
I'm still
Smith.
going Smith.
I
I
got
love
Smith so
Devonta
high
Smith.
compared to
I
these
don't
guys.
know.
Like,
One
it's not even-
sec. Let me check.
he's like up here, and then the next guy's like 20 spots lower. Like it's not even close.
I have.
Even if the game is rain heavy.
Yeah, like it's like so if it's rain heavy, it's fine. It's the wind. The wind worries me more than the rain. Like if it's for
fair.
passing, if it's windy, like I hate that. The rain, I'm not too worried about it
I have
because like they can
Smith
still catch it but,
by
yeah,
a little
I
bit.
got Smith.
They're both probably significantly lower in my rankings than yours, but I have Smith over Ford.
Especially in full, right? Like maybe
Yeah.
Devin Singletary, but yeah, I want Smith.
Khalil Herbert on the bench. No, I'm still starting D-Hop over Herbert.
Agree.
Mm-hmm.
Full PPR, would you start or Singletary and flex?
Yeah, Zay Jones is back, baby. There he is. Let's
Let's
ride.
go.
No,
Let's go.
You can do it. Just know the risk associated with Calvin Ridley. I think I actually have
a
him.
nothing
I'm
burger.
not
And
sure
I
if
was
I
out
have
on him
him.
last week, right? And
you're like, I'm so back
he
in.
dropped a bomb. He's just so boom bust. You don't know. It depends what you need. If you need that high ceiling, go Ridley. And if you're happy with the stable floor, especially with Pierce back, Singletary for sure.
Well, yeah, you
I
got.
played the fifth and would like my lawyer.
He's starting Devontae, starting Puka. He's got Mixon and Kamara's back to being an elite guy with Carr. Yeah, like I'm fine riding with Ridley, just going because you already have a lot of floor plays.
I don't know who that name is. That name you said, I have no idea who that is. Jeremy started him this weekend, so he's going to suck, though. Because
That's true. That's true. It's something to consider. I had to start him in a couple spots last week, but
he is to you what Taysom Hill is to me. When I start Taysom Hill, he sucks.
I am Sisyphus, and he is my rock, and I'm just gonna keep rolling him up that hill, bro.
Jesus Christ! Isaiah Pacheco, Ramondre Stevenson.
Ooh.
I am going Pacheco. They're both. Oh, can you not sit anyone else? Pacheco and Stevenson. They're both good matchups. I'm going Pacheco.
I think they're both top 10 this week. Where do you guys have them in top 10?
I think Ramondre. Yeah. Just because Mahomes, it's a good matchup for him too. Where I trust Mahomes more than I trust Mac Jones. So I think Ramondre.
I have him at 13 and 21.
I agree with this.
Pacheco
my one thing is McKinnon is out, right? So Pacheco is really going to soak up all of those checkdowns wherever possible. So he's going to be Ramondre on a better offense. So it's really tough. I probably give the edge to Pacheco, but I want to start them both if I can.
Yeah. We answer this one, Pittman or Dell?
Yes, we did. We said
yes,
Dell.
we did. Yeah. I think that was the first question.
I think so. Keaton Mitchell or Khalil Herbert?
Herbert.
So too. Yeah,
like
one's a starter.
Mitchell, you just don't know what you're getting, man. You could get legit 3 touches. Right? And you need a touchdown. It's just so risky with Mitchell.
You should have sold Mitchell when you had the chance.
Yeah.
I agree with that. You should have sold Mitchell when you had the chance. You should typically do this with a lot of those type players where they come up and everyone's really high on them. Right now, the great example of that, I think, is Ty Chandler. You should sell Ty Chandler after this week's performance while you have the chance. Ooh. Even Jaylen Warren, what you can get for Jaylen Warren is probably more than he's going to be worth the rest of the season. Sell high on these.
Especially, you could sell him in Dynasty for sure. Like, you can get a boat of him.
Warren,
I saw
Thielen,
Puka for
Ridley,
AJ Brown.
or Sutton?
Straight up.
It was Puka at the first for AJ Brown in the second in a 16-team league.
Yeah.
Puka in the
it
first or
just depends
AJ
on
in
how-
a second?
Yeah.
Puka in the first for AJB in the second, yeah.
Give me AJB
Okay
in
with
the
that.
second.
Yeah.
It's just a lot safer. You know what you're getting with AJ Brown.
Yeah.
I have Thielen the highest of these guys.
But it's
he's the
draft
cheat code
for-
PPR scam.
Trade for Puka. He's awesome. He could be anything. He could even be AJ Brown. Or just give me AJ Brown. Or just give me AJ Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
AJ Brown.
He could be
I
a
have
boat.
Puka top 12 dynasty, but like
Yeah.
it's second. He's
Do you
right
want the
below.
boat or the
Yeah.
mystery box, Jeremy?
Yeah.
But the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. Okay, sorry. Warren, Thielen, Ridley, Sutton. I think I have Thielen or Sutton here.
It's Thielen. I have Thielen and then Warren
Thielen.
and then Ridley Sutton.
I know-
Yeah.
I love Sutton, but I don't like this matchup. I just think it's going to be a favorable for them. It's going to be a hard one. It's going to be maybe a wake-up call, or Rush is going to be cooking. So, I mean, I love Sutton out of everybody in that offense, really. But I think Thielen, I mean, it's a great matchup for him.
Yeah.
Warren, man, I know
Yeah.
he's looking more efficient, but they're still giving work to Najee. So I mean, Najee just needs to have a big game, and then Warren's gonna go down, right? It's not like Najee's out the picture, and then Ridley, I mean, he probably has the highest ceiling. I feel like just because of the talent he is, but I think I like Thielen more.
Well, that report I was talking about earlier. It also said they want to get Warren more touches too, along with the wide receiver. So like they like him. Yeah.
Dude,
I have a lot of.
Don't
I
answer
have a
this one
lot of-
yet. I have to check and make sure he's not playing me before.
I was
we
gonna say, is it down?
I want to check in here on the last question. I have a lot of Cortland Sutton. I'm sitting him in almost every league I can, and in at least one, maybe two leagues, I'm sitting him for Jalen Warren. So it's Warren for me.
Yeah. It's the top two for sure.
Okay, you can answer this. He's not playing me this week.
I
I told him Hollywood. I don't know if Downs is even healthy.
Well, like Hollywood just cleared the injury report, so like he's not healthy either. So this is actually two guys that are struggling with injuries. But yeah, I have Hollywood higher.
Yeah, I think you got to roll with that connection and go Hollywood. I don't mind Downs this week, but I'm good with Hollywood.
The Rams secondary isn't great. They just have really Jordan Fuller in that backfield, and I think Hollywood, he can stretch it and get some good plays. I like Hollywood at Pride.
If Hollywood's usage does not come back this game, I'm going to be a little worried for him moving forward, because this would be like a nice little segment of games in a row where it's like, all right, he's clearly not a focal point in the offense.
Yeah,
so
but
we'll
like Hollywood, if it comes back, he's the one. If it doesn't, he's still the two behind McBride. Downs, he's the two no matter what. He's not passing Pittman. Like,
yeah, no, like it's just like the passing volume in
No,
he's
I
always
get it.
going to be better. Yeah, it's just
you've got one who could be the one or the two against the guy who's not going to be the one no matter what. So
yeah, I just say more in general context, not opportunities too.
Who's
Brown could be a great sell high if he gets that connection with Kyler. I think you try to get rid of it, because they have to get a wide receiver next year. They just have nobody else. So I mean, speculation is it could be one in the first, and I think that anyone could be.
Just
Brown
a sec. Let me look. I don't believe.
Well, he's also a free agent at the end of the year too, so he might be gone.
Yeah.
Sec. I'm checking this on my phone right now. This one might be Dynasty. Sorry, he's in two leagues on my phone, and I'm checking. This is from my work league, so I'm checking to see which league he owns this guy in.
Strategic advice giving right now.
This is Dynasty. You're right. So he could sell high. You're right. Sorry, SC, what were you saying about sell high on him? What were your thoughts?
If he has that connection with Kyler, I just think one way or another, they're either picking up one, or like how Jesse was saying, he's gone. So, I mean, if you can in Dynasty, there's not the deadline, go ahead and get rid of him.
No, there's no deadline in this league. And I think he's right now 9th or 10th in the league. He's trying to sneak into the playoffs and hope for an upset.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah,
he's not really. He's not. Yeah. Well, you know what? He's got Jefferson, and he could be a decent team if they come back. But I don't think he's kind of in between. He's not playing to win. He's not tanking. He's kind of just staying the course.
Make a decision.
No. But
go all in or tank.
He's got a good team that got gutted by injuries, so he's like he's good enough that I told him that he should tank because he'll smoke the toilet bowl and get the number one seed. But
yeah, do that for sure.
He's got enough firepower though that like if I'm the number one seed right now and I'd like to avoid him in the first round, because if he's the 8th seed, there's 3 other teams I'd rather play over him. So he has enough firepower. So I don't know if he should tank either. He's in that weird spot where your team's good enough to win, but because of the injuries, you're way down in the standings. So it's kind of a shitty spot.
This is
Sounds
a
like
great
Fred
one.
doesn't need him either.
If like Hollywood goes off, go try to sell like Hollywood in a second for Puka or something.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
the guy
for
who has
sure.
Puka is moving on.
Or go flip for the tight end. Trey
I
McBride.
couldn't find a nice way to
Yeah.
say that. We'll just move on. Hey, go flip him for who?
McBride.
Trey.
Yeah, that's not
Go
happening.
get you have him, don't you? Yeah.
Right here.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That is not happening. Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
I like
We
it.
need 1 receiver, 1 running back, and a flex. So we've got Cup, Addison, Kirk, Ridley. I'm going Cup.
Any of the running backs.
No, just let's start with the wide receivers first.
Yeah, Cup.
Oh, yeah, Cup. It's Cup.
Cup's healthy. Stafford's healthy. You're starting them.
Okay, then
AK
running
and
back.
JT for me.
What did you say, Jeremy?
AK and JT. I threw out some initials for you to fuck with you, Aaron.
Aaron's all like, yeah, that really didn't mess with me. I'm still confused.
The point is, he didn't pick a fucking rough wide receiver. That's why I'm going. AK, what wide receiver is AK? Oh, so Cup, okay. And then at running back, Kamara, Taylor, or Henry.
Any of the running backs. I think you can start them at running back and
Kamara
flex.
is number 1.
So Cup, Kamara, Taylor is the 3 we're taking here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Fucking Jeremy had to throw me way off. Just him and his fucking
The big dog.
DVA and this blah blah ATM, whatever the fuck it is.
Sucks for
GFY.
Henry.
It's gonna be A-OK, Aaron.
F you. Half PPR. Warren, Stevenson, Kincaid.
Stevenson. Ramondre. And half
Yeah,
PPR
that's kinda nice.
in Knox Kincaid. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
So I'm taking the running
Ramondre.
back. Yeah, it's
Ramondre.
for me.
He said with no confidence at all. Ramondre.
Wrong dog.
I hate those ones though. The cross position ones where it's like, no, it was tough enough with Warren and Stevenson. Then you have to throw in a format and a tight end, and it's like, fuck. Okay, Stevenson.
Brain's like spinning. It's like wheels
Yeah.
going.
I'll go RS over DK and JW. Pick 3.
DK's gonna throw him off. They're gonna think it's the wide receiver.
Yeah. Metcalf.
full PR.
Remember that show where I picked? I was taking DK over everyone because I read the thing wrong, and you guys are looking at me like I'm an idiot. I mean, that's every show, but
Oh yeah, the matchup one.
yeah. I'm talking about the wrong game on the wrong week. So okay, pick 3: Bijan, Swift, Ramondre, Warren, McBride, Kincaid, Swift. Fuck.
McBride is the must start here, right?
Well, I'm not. I mean, I got Bijan really high
In
myself.
full, I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess if
Each on against the Saints, though, right? Like so.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna
he's
say.
knocked a little bit.
I'm sitting an insane amount of Bijan this week. And I've said this already that when setting my lineups, I put B. Robinson in my lineup and was disappointed when I found out it was Bijan and not Brian. So I'm going Swift, Ramondre, McBride.
I think Swift and McBride are near locks. I think there's
Yeah.
an argument to be made between Bijan and
Ramondre.
Ramondre. But it's full PPR, so Kincaid's in there too, right?
Yeah. I would
I'd
pick
probably
one
go
of the tight
Ramondre
ends.
for safety.
I have
Let me check
McBride
my
higher,
rankings.
tight
I want to
ends.
see who I have higher.
Oh yeah, Swift, McBride, Ramondre.
Ramondre or Bijan? Who do I have higher here?
I think I have Bijan higher.
I have Bijan at 18, Ramondre at 21.
Yeah.
How about where's Kincaid?
That's
I
like
have
split
Swift at
hairs.
10.
Yeah.
And Warren down at 24. So for me, it's Swift and Ramondre. What do we have? The tight ends are
McBride.
McBride is the easy one. I have McBride at 4. Oh,
Agree.
no, I'm starting 2 tight ends. I have McBride at 5 or 4 and 5 for Kincaid and McBride.
Yeah.
So
same.
Swift,
So, like,
McBride, Kincaid.
I'd
That's
bench
4 or
Swift
5.
personally, just in my rankings, but like it's pick the 2 running backs and then I'm going McBride. Like I'm not doing Warren. So it's Ramondre. and
Agree.
Bijan.
I'm suggesting DeAndre Swift and two young tight ends. Good God.
I'm not bad
No.
at all. I mean, Kincaid, I'm starting him over Gabriel
Yeah,
Davis
that's
here, where I have him too, right? He's
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
so
Swift and the 2 tight ends.
I don't hate it. We just did
Sounds
that
like a
one.
band name.
Oh, we did just do this one. Okay. Yep. Kyron or Rashad. It depends on how much risk you can. I want Kyron.
They're both riskable, right?
You guys are hating. You're still hating on Rashad White, volume king. Stop it. Rashad
Well, I think
easily.
he popped up on the injury report with like a knee injury that his knee buckled or something in practice. So that's really
that was my point.
That's I was the original volume king earlier this year.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, do you want the running back coming off the injury report or the running back going on the injury report?
The newly injured or the old injured?
Give me Kyron.
I'm rolling with Rashad.
I think I like Rashad because he can get some passing work too.
Yeah.
I have Rashad higher as well, but
which day did Rashad White go on the injury report?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
He came out today. He's gonna play. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely he was risky start.
It just said his knee buckled during practice, so they had to put him on for cautionary reasons. But I mean, his knee buckle, that kind of sucks. Hopefully, he got a little massage or something, to loosen it up. But I mean, that's pretty bad for a running back. So
hey, listen here, Deshaun Watson. We don't give that kind of advice.
There's no Houston matchup here. Right? I'm still going White, but yeah, I hear
he said this isn't the Houston matchup. Oh, awesome. Cup or JT?
Cup.
Oh God. What's the scoring format? Can you let us know? Because that makes a world of difference. But yeah, I have Taylor Hunter. Like Taylor just smashed our
Tampa. Yeah, I'm going Cup.
It's a terrible matchup for JT, and it's a decent one for Cup. I'm going Cup.
I agree.
As long as Stafford's healthy and playing at quarterback, you're starting Cup.
Okay.
I don't know what your team looks like, but if that's like your flex spot, like your team is stacked.
Can I?
Yeah, you'll be okay. Don't worry about it. Your 9-2 squad will go to the playoffs.
Can I sit?
Can I sit in a month?
Can I sit Jamar Chase for Zay Flowers?
Yeah.
I think you have to, right?
No, I don't think
so. I'm not doing it. Like, he's going to get peppered with targets. Like, this is backup quarterback. This is the Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, like this type of shit. So I'm fine with Jamar Chase because we don't know how Zay's volume is going to work out in this game. Like, he's been kind of.
Zay's on the injury report as well. So,
yeah. So I'm just going Jamar. Like, there's safety with Jamar. You don't know what you're going to get out of Zay. Hopefully we get it, but we just don't know. That's my.
I would be honestly shocked if Zay takes over a majority of the targets from Mark Andrews' volume that he left behind. I think they just spread it all over the field. We saw OBJ working in late last week. We saw Bateman get in there, right? So, I'm not expecting a huge bump from Flowers. I think everyone gets a little bit of a bump. So, I'll go. Who do we say? Whoever wasn't Flowers. Chase.
Just a sec. Off of Twitter, Browns DST against Denver or the Giants against New England?
No.
I said Browns.
Browns
defense. Good.
Did we see that the Patriots could be doing a timeshare this week at quarterback? That's ridiculous.
Yep.
It could be splitting reps.
Yeah, that's what kind of worries me about Ramondre a little bit is that whole situation around him going on. And if they bring in somebody like it's Bailey Zappi, I don't want Bailey Zappi as my quarterback. So
yeah. But why are we not as a Patriots fan? Why are we not at least seeing what Malik Cunningham can do? We're trying to get the best pick at this point. Just throw him in. Just throw anyone in.
Dude, they should have just sent Mac Jones to the freaking Jets. Be like, here, take Mac Jones. We don't need him. We're not using him. It's just.
Is it possible that they realize that it doesn't matter and they're going to get a good pick regardless of who they put out there because there's just no talent? It's like those teams. Like I had one team last year in a dynasty league where I rebuilt the right way and I gutted the entire team, and there wasn't a lineup I could play that was going to win because I just had nothing left. That's what the Patriots are this year. There's nothing left. It doesn't matter who you play. You suck.
Well, they are playing the Giants, right? So it kind of does matter because they really don't want to win this
with
one.
Mac Jones, though, an impossible time share. Is there a quarterback that you aren't starting over Mac Jones?
Kenny Pickett?
I say that right?
Yeah. Dorian Thompson, those guys, Mac Jones is bottom, I think, 4 of my ranks.
No, I'm joking. I think I have Mac higher than Kenny Pickett as well.
Yeah.
Or lower than Kenny Pickett, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd start picking over him for sure. He's playing at least.
No, my lowest ranked quarterback currently is Mac Jones, aside from the ones who are locked in that I couldn't move. The only ones in my rank, he's 31. The only ones below
Aiden O'Connell is lower. Gotta be.
No, I have Aiden O'Connell one higher.
Wow. No,
I think Aiden O'Connell will at least play.
Yeah, that's the thing with that.
But he's against KC. Come on.
I have Boyle, Trevor Siemian, and Drew Lock as the only 3 below Mac Jones.
True luck sucks. Yeah,
Always
so
get
actually
two-
Boyle.
two backups.
Boyle is the worst.
Jets
Yeah,
already
not-
played.
I know that I
Simeon's
can't.
already
That's what I
played.
said. I can't. The three that are above or below him, I can't lock in to move him lower. They're locked in the rankings because all three played. That's what I said.
Put him above O'Connell at least.
I did. I listened. I moved him. So O'Connell's the lowest ranked out of the 32 quarterbacks, or out of the quarterbacks who haven't
Yeah.
played yet. O'Connell's the lowest.
DTR is actually the lowest on my rank because he's playing Denver's defense.
I like
He's
DTR's,
not a good
DTR's rushing floor in offense.
Yeah, he's just not a good quarterback. Like it's just
No.
it's what it is. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, he's in that range of why the fuck am I starting any of these guys? Like that's just where they're all at.
That's fair.
Thielen, not even close.
Did we do that last one? I don't know if we did it.
Nope. We probably just talked through it.
Yeah,
Pick two running backs, one flex.
Ford.
White, Ford, Mixon, Pacheco. Ford, Mixon.
Ford's third of those.
Ford, Mixon, White for the three. The first
I'm
three. Just start the
going-
first three.
No, I'm putting Pacheco
Ford,
in
right?
over Ford.
Oh yeah, I mean you could. I'd play Pacheco over Mixon if you really want to go for it, just because of the
Yeah.
offense. But realistically, it's the first three for me.
I'm
Yeah.
taking the first three.
I agree.
We answered this one. It's Thielen. And anybody disagree?
Scam
No,
God,
no.
Thielen.
I'm 4-7. I
What?
keep losing by 1 point.
Wait, go to the
That's-
next one. He's got the next comment as well.
I have. It's funny though. I have one where they tweeted it out, and it's like one of those multiple. It's not Scott Fishbowl because it's like it's 8 divisions of 12, and I'm like 6th overall in scoring out of 82 teams, and I'm like 5th in my division somehow because I'm 4-6 or 4 and no, I think I'm 5-6, and I'm just like I've had the worst luck you've ever seen.
It's been a tough year, man. I have a team that's 4-7. I'm 3rd in scoring, and I'm 9th out of 10 teams. So it just goes to show you.
Yeah.
It's been
That
a
shit
rough one.
happens.
Yeah.
If Thielen playing wide receiver 2, do I switch Thielen for Cup or put Cup at flex? No, you play Cup and JT.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
couple
don't need to
of
sit
things,
JT.
So we're sitting Thielen for Cup, right?
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Yes. Yeah.
That didn't sound very, very confident.
Well, I'm like they're actually really close from this week. Just because the cup is like an injury coming back and stuff like that.
I don't.
And Thielen's going to see an absurd amount of targets. But yeah, like I still start a couple of ranges.
And Buda Baker's balling in that secondary, so I mean that could be a matchup nightmare for Cup possibly. But I think Cup's a must start right now.
Like he's just a very talented wide receiver. Like you always want to play those guys.
Yep.
We talked about it. Yeah, it's close though. It's close.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm obviously the highest on Thielen, so yeah.
Cup.
Got
I have Olave. I have Olave higher on this
Carr's back. Olave drops in rankings. Like that's just is what it is.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
in your DFS, I'm getting ATP everywhere though. I think he
Yeah.
could have a big game. You know, Mike
one. Guys in
Thomas
your
out.
fucking initials.
well, 2 of those initials are his actual initials.
Yeah.
No, I know. I got it. I
It
got it.
doesn't take much of a logic jump.
I'm
to
a
get to
Saints
the
fan. I
third.
figured that one out.
Yeah, I think him and Rashid Shaheed are fun like dart throws this week. See
Yeah.
how it works out in that offense.
Yeah,
But Cup in
agree.
this one.
Love Shaheed.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
doing Olave over Cup, especially in that.
All right. Pittman or Ridley?
Pittman.
Agreed.
But if
Ridley,
Ridley hits
man.
again, we're back, baby. We are so back.
Really, are y'all selling Ridley? Or are you
I
trying to
wouldn't.
hold him or trying to buy him?
I
I
can't
mean,
sell
what
the hell out
Ridley.
of Ridley.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what can you? Yeah, I'd actually be interested more in buying him on the flip end because it, like with Zay Jones back, like the offense works because they can have someone else line up outside and they can move Ridley around, which is what kind of Matt Harmon was talking about. So they get Ridley out of that role and he gets to play the flanker, which he's much better at. So it's like I think the offense works so much better with Zay Jones because he fits the role and then allows Kirk to be on the inside, like the power slot, and then the flanker is Ridley. So like I think it just works so much better.
I can't sell Ridley. My
Yeah,
combined
I think he's
number-
more of a buy than a sell.
My total of Ridley shares is the same amount of film that Johnny Manziel watched. Not happening. Don't own him. Not buying him. Refuse to acknowledge he's a living, breathing wide receiver in the NFL.
Watch him be the league winner just down the stretch, and Aaron just like, goddamn.
Ooh,
Watch
that
him
would be
not
so
do it.
nice.
Did you guys
See,
sell
hang
him?
on, Calvin Ridley. So Houston this week, Cincy, Cleveland.
Oh,
Been on mute.
tough break, kid.
We didn't hear anything. Been on mute.
I think you accidentally muted yourself. I definitely didn't mute you. When you said
I don't think that's what happened. But I will say his playoff schedule is Baltimore, not great, Tampa, and Carolina. So it could be a league winner. You don't know.
That's amazing that StreamYard has that feature where every time you say Calvin Ridley, you accidentally get muted. I don't know why they do that. It just happens every time you start to talk good about Calvin Ridley. Your mic cuts out.
It's a magic
strange
button.
one, man. We should. I'll contact support on that, and I'll let you know what they say.
You need to have signs ready, Jeremy. So when he mutes you, just put it up like a sign.
He got the free Calvin Ridley background.
Yeah.
Gus Edwards or Josh Jacobs?
Forget Calvin Ridley. Free Jeremy Shulman.
Jacobs. Don't go to this. Don't go this route.
Yeah, I have Jacobs at 5.
Yeah, Jacobs is very high. Gus Edwards, it's like we.
Oh, Gus, thank you.
Yeah.
One I have at 5, the other I have at 33. Yeah, let's go Jacobs.
I get it. It's a very good matchup against the Chargers and all that stuff, but like I'm not going that far with it.
McBride or James Cook? Did we do this one?
So
yeah, McBride. We said McBride.
McBride.
Yeah, the matchup's terrible.
It's a bad matchup.
Cook. I never thought I'd be taking a young tight end over so many position players.
I know there's multiple of them this year. It's like 4. It's wild.
What the hell is the autocorrect on this? American Cooper or Demarius Douglas? I believe that's a Murray Cooper or Demario Douglas, but okay.
I'm going Pop Douglas.
I'm going Pop too.
Me too.
Even though it sucks for him too. It's not great, but it's just the Cooper situation's awful right now.
Yeah, it is.
Vibes are all-time low.
Pick one. James Cook, Najee, or Sutton? Sutton?
Najee?
I'm not doing this. No, I'm not doing Najee. I'm taking Cook over Najee. I'll play Cook. Like I'll ride with my guy at that point.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
Najee's playing Cincy. Yeah, I think I go Najee in that one.
I'm gonna go Najee.
I just feel like Cincy's just done. Both on, even though their defense isn't like shaking up like that, I just feel they're just gonna throw it in and be like, okay, let's try to get a high pick, right? Let's try to get something, a good offensive lineman. We need to protect Burrow, something like that, right? So I think Najee's. Again, even if the volume's not there and they try to go Warren with a new OC, you're still not going to just completely shut out Najee, I don't think. I mean, at best, you want to make him look good so you can try to trade him so you have Warren. So I think that.
Yeah.
Nico.
Let me see. Do I have a higher? I don't know if I did.
Nico?
Yeah.
Nico?
Yep.
So I have Javonte higher actually, but yeah, I'll go Nico.
I'm going Nico. I think Nico's gonna smash. Nico and Dell are smash plays this week.
Same reason. So that offense looks like it's not going through Stroud in that passing game, then you want to start them.
Yeah, it's weird. Like the only downfall of that offense is like their pass rate on early downs. If they ever kick that up, then it's like a truly elite offense.
I'm team Khalil Shakir here. This is a big Shakir by a lot for me here. I'm not saying I like it, but I'm saying I'm going Shakir.
Jacoby Myers. Oh no, it's Aiden O'Connell. Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd.
That's Browning too, right?
Boyd against Browning?
Don't care. Tyler Boyd.
No way.
I'm not doing
No.
Yeah.
Shakir's the 5th target on his team.
Shakir.
I don't want Shakir.
Who is Shakir has the most receiving yards of any Buffalo Bill in the last 3 weeks. It's Khalil Shakir.
Yeah, and that's why they keep losing.
I think
maybe, but they're feeding them, so who cares?
Honestly, I think Rondell Moore might be the safest here, though, just because I feel he can look a little bit better with Kyler. So
you clearly have an odd definition of safest.
These guys, y'all are making the argument for Chase earlier. Okay, then that's all we're getting, right? If anything, I think Irwin may have a better game than Boyd. Jacoby, the Kansas City defense has looked pretty good, and Aiden O'Connell, I do like him, but I mean it's Devontae Adams in that offense if you want anything there. Mm-hmm. And then Shakir, I like it, but it's a pretty tough matchup, and I don't know how much we get from him.
They're playing the Eagles, right? Like, so it's the best possible matchup that you could have in the pass game. I want all the Shakir. I have him flexing a few spots just based on the matchup alone.
Yeah,
he's confused. He thinks we're talking about Shakira. That's why he's
Hey,
recommending him.
I'm starting
Well, hey,
Shakira everywhere.
I mean, I'll start Shakira over all these fools over here.
Connor Madison, full.
Connor.
Who they playing?
Yeah.
The Rams. He hasn't really been getting the targets, but still Connor.
Yeah.
It's Madison for me.
Who they got? The Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bears.
The Bears.
Mitchell, Chandler, Gainwell, Freeman. Oh my God, this is a mess. Pick one. I never thought I'd say this. Oh yeah, it is Chandler.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Gabe Davis, but I think it's Chandler.
It's Gabe if you need the massive boom if you're a big underdog. But yeah, I like.
But Gabe,
I mean, to be fair, Ty Chandler's playing the Bears defense, so that could be a massive boom as well.
Gabe, though, he had 0 points. He had a goose egg last week, so
I'll get back.
It's I don't know. Gabe he's
the 20-point game on deck. I see.
Yeah, you just saying,
no, I don't know.
Say Shakir's the guy. I think Shakir's the better option than Davis this week. So
yeah, agreed. I'm taking the ceiling with Davis. I don't trust any other guy having anything remotely close to the ceiling out of any of these guys. So I'm just shooting my shot with Davis. I mean, yeah, I just
Chandler.
Yeah,
it's all over the place. We're like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think we all kind of picked Chandler there.
After that advice, you might want to unsubscribe and unlike. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, Kyle. I don't know if he helped you out on that one.
He's probably more confused now than when he tuned in. Who wins? Eagles -3 or the Bills? Where is this one? Buffalo? Did you mute yourself or did you just not actually say anything? I seen your mouth move and I didn't hear anything. This
is in Philly. Eagles win.
Eagles win.
Yeah.
Eagles. I don't trust Buffalo's defense enough, just unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it should be a really good game.
I say Chandler. He's already got Ford and Madison. I go Chandler.
I agree.
I'm still Davis. We're riding with Davis, folks.
Kyle, I think we were just channeling your inner monologue because this is what we go through all the time, my man. So yeah,
I am sitting Devontae Adams.
Yep,
that sounds so bad to do.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you have to.
I know.
Who do they have? Chiefs? Oh, they're fucking playing the fucking Chiefs. Yep. You are sitting Devontae Adams.
You are.
Unfortunately, you probably have to.
That's terrifying.
As painful as that is.
I'm trying to see what his logo is. I'm interested to see Avatar sometime, but I can't zoom in.
Cool. Does he have an earpiece on? That's interesting.
Looks like a gaming setup where he's got like a VR.
Fuck. Fuck. I feel it, man. Yeah. I feel it. It's so hard to sit on it,
man.
Yeah, he's the lowest ranked.
We concur.
Listen, Legarius and that KC back end are legit. You just can't trust it, especially with Aiden O'Connell, man.
Oh, he's a Raiders fan. That's why. I feel it. Yep.
Fuck was the correct response.
I'm sorry you're a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
That's rough. So interestingly enough, ETN had a weird game, but I'm playing ETN.
Me as well.
Yeah.
ETN is 6, Swift is 10. Yep. There's got to be someone better for you to sit, even if you got to flex one of these guys. I think they're both must plays, but I have ETN higher.
I don't like it, but I'll go ETN as well.
Yeah, so
we're really close.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have 2 options. 1 second, because I screwed that up. Flex, Chase, or Mixon.
Oof.
Let me look at the matchups.
I have Chase way higher than Mixon, but man, I do not like it. I'm rolling with Chase. They're going against Pittsburgh. I don't trust that.
I'll go Chase as well.
Both because good of the matchups.
Yeah. I think he's just going to see a higher share of targets on. That's just realistic when I see this Chase. He's just going to get 35% targets.
Do you think it's possible that Browning just checks down to Mixon a lot more?
I have Mixon
very possible.
In my flex rankings, I have Mixon at 29. Would you like to know where I have Chase at flex rankings?
I have Chase way higher. He's 16 for me.
20.
41.
What?
No. Wow.
Quarterback, man. That drops a lot. And I don't know.
He could be, overall 41 or wide receiver 41, whatever you want to say. But, he could also find the end zone.
No, not wide receiver.
Be targeted
41.
12 times.
No, he means
overall
41,
not wide receiver 41.
No, I have him top 20 still.
No, I think he's my wide receiver 13 or something. But
Yeah, he's in
Pickens
that range.
here?
He's like a wide receiver too.
Pickens?
Yes,
Pickens.
shoot the shot with Pickens. We don't want Tyler
Mhm.
Boyd. We're talking about the quarterback issues. Like
Chase is my wide receiver 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
I like it.
Josh Allen.
It's not a dumb question, but Josh Allen.
Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next week. We're here all week. Waiver advice, trade advice.
Go Birds.
Normally there's less of us, so we actually agree on things instead of 4 options and giving you 4 different answers. We're good like that.
I'm assuming that's Patrick Mahomes, right?
That's
Fryer
Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
Mahomes.
Fryer
Who's
moves.
CJ? Oh, it's Stroud.
Like
Okay.
Fryer moves?
We're going.
I was like,
we're going
that's an
Mahomes or
easy one.
CJ Stroud. Okay.
Well, first
I'm
I was like
going.
Patriots.
Mahomes is going against Vegas. I really have a hard time dropping him. Like that defense is trash. So
I said earlier there's like
And the
3
same about
quarterbacks I'm
Jacksonville, Jeff.
starting over Stroud. Mahomes is one of them.
This
Mahomes,
is a matchup though where whoever wins is the leader of the AFC South, right? So I think Stroud goes crazy. So I mean, if you want to play high risk, high reward, I think you go Stroud. But Patrick Mahomes is a safer bet.
yeah,
I'd flip a coin. Pat Mahomes is QB 13 on the season. Stroud is what? 6?
Non
Stevenson.
PPR. RB. So do they need to pick 2 or just RB2?
just an RB2, 1.
Trust the volume
Kyron.
on this. This is just like you want the guy who's getting most touches in non-PPR. Like it's just what it really comes down to. I might roll with Warren. Yeah, I'm
I'm going Ramondre.
I thought it was Javonte, but if it's Kyron, yeah, I'll go Kyron.
Oh, okay. If it's Javonte, then I'm going
Warren.
Ramondre.
No, you're sitting Javonte.
Yeah. I just don't like the Stevenson pass catching upside just like disappears in non-cat like PPR. So like I'm gonna bump Warren up above him. Like
True.
Henry.
Henry.
Safer.
Yeah.
I think. Let me look.
Yeah.
Henry.
It's a smash start for Henry too.
Yeah. You just hope that they come through, But yeah, it's got to be Henry.
If this was if Kyron goes off and it shows like all right, he's back, then next week I would start Kyron over Henry. But I think right now it's just uncertainty, right? So I start Henry.
Henry's got some real nice matchups coming up, so like Henry could be on a nice little stretch.
He should, yeah. So does Austin Eckler. What are we doing here? Like, these guys.
I was about to start going to buy Austin Eckler because all the gross highlights where he's running 13 miles an hour. I'm like, it's cool, just send it to me. I don't mind.
Like, what
he's
is
running like a
happening
freaking
here?
fullback, looking like Patrick Ricard out there.
Yeah. All right. I'm happy enough with Madison, but you cannot start Madison.
Not starting. The vibes are so bad. You can't click Madison to start over Bijan like that. Just the vibe.
No.
Just take my team from me at that point. I can't do it.
Yeah. Bijan's floor this week against the Saints is Alexander Madison's ceiling, probably. So you're starting Bijan.
So of course Madison's gonna outscore him, but yeah, it's Bijan.
Right.
It's
Very
Bijan.
fair.
For the week or like rest of season with McBride? Because he's my dynasty tight end 6. He might be 5 at this point. He's my tight end 4 right now in like this rankings.
This week,
goodness.
McBride is my tight end
Wow.
4. Rest of season, I think I have him even higher. I'd have to check because they're all in
he's
fantasy
tier 1.
pros, but he might. He's
Legit,
3,
I
I
might
think.
prefer him to every other tight end in the league. Like his usage is out of control. Like it's elite of elite. Like this is what you want.
Yeah, he's
Well, I mean,
top 6
besides
for
Kelsey.
sure.
I'm not even counting Kelsey because Kelsey's
This one was my lineup dilemma. This is a trade I was offered.
rope and step stool. Just take it. Go like the guy from.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Go like
starting-
Bones from Shawshank.
If you've been starting Madison and Ridley all year, your only option is rope and step stool at this point because you're probably
To be
doing
fair,
fine.
if I've been starting Madison and Ridley all season, I've already used the rope and step stool a month ago.
Fair.
So I'm probably not here to answer this question.
This is the afterlife.
Tank.
Ooh, Tank.
Tank.
I don't think so. I have Dell
Wow.
higher.
Wait, you
Yeah,
you agree
you
with this
answered
or
that.
disagree?
Yeah. So we all agree then?
Yeah.
Kyler or Fields?
Ooh.
Minnesota or the Rams? Basically.
Fields.
Yeah, they're back to back, but like he's
Kyler.
playing Minnesota, Kyler's playing the Rams, so
Kyler.
I'm going Fields.
I think
Fields.
Minnesota
He had
is-
18 rushing attempts last week. Like I'm fucking chasing that rushing volume with Fields against
Yeah.
Minnesota, particularly too.
And we talked about this last year, like Minnesota's good like 22nd or whatever it was rating against quarterbacks was all buffeted by like early season ridiculous starts for like backup quarterbacks that they faced, they're not scary. Justin Fields is going to go nuts.
Oh,
I feel
he drafted Kyle Pitts, so he's probably already used the rope and step stool himself.
But he got himself Trey McBride, so he like upgraded his tight end by
That's
doing
fair.
it. So congrats.
Hopefully that wasn't Dynasty because you don't drop.
No, I doubt
Fields
it.
for me.
I would hope it's
Sorry, we didn't answer this one very specifically.
Tank
We just go with
and Fields.
Tank and Fields is what we went with here.
When it comes down to a nickname and the guy's nickname is Tank, like then you just ride with the tank.
You
Like,
just
that's what
ride
we're
with
doing.
Tank. That's it.
Meanwhile,
He's a baby tank, but he's a
4
fucking
inches
tank.
shorter than me, and I'm not tall.
He's like Odd Job in Goldeneye. Like he's just winning. Like that's
Don't
just what
you
it is.
besmirch Odd Job's good name, you fuckhead.
Hey, it was an auto win with Odd Job.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to get me heated. You talk down about Odd Job and Goldeneye, man.
I was saying it's a good thing. He's unstoppable. His little ass will just pop you every time. So yeah, Tank.
We got one more?
No.
All right. Well,
we still got 2 minutes, so just chill for a second here in case anything pops up. I won't draw out any more questions. I'll just wait in case anything comes up live. We'll chill for a minute or two here.
Yeah, because his bottom question was like, so who quick? It's Fields.
Yeah, it was Fields and Tank we went with.
Yeah.
We kind of buzzed through it and we didn't have a consensus and we didn't agree because that seems to be the theme of the show. We didn't agree at all about anything ever.
Yeah. Shocking. I know.
That's fair.
Cool. Just realized I had
Sutton or Singletary?
Sutton.
Singletary.
With Pierce back?
I have Singletary in.
I'm going Singletary. Yeah. Dude, Sutton's weird. Like, it's not the best volume in the world, but he's just been getting those touchdowns and living off of it. So, like, I'm not. And yeah, this matchup kind of works me a little bit with Sutton. So, yeah, I'll go Singletary.
Yeah, I agree.
I liked you better with Farva in your background.
I can fix it. Give me a second.
Okay, we got about a minute left, guys. If anybody's got anything left. My cousin didn't ask a question this week, which
we got one last question.
We got one.
Rest of season, it's Taylor.
Kamara first. I'm going
Taylor Kamara.
Oh,
I think it's Kamara, Taylor.
Y'all like Mostert at all?
I know I like Mostert. I'm just not like his. I worry when HN comes back. Like it's going to cut his volume.
I hate to with these injuries. I don't know.
Yeah,
Kamara,
I think Monty's
Taylor, Mostert, Montgomery.
I think Monty's going to be last.
Montgomery gets a stretch of Chicago, Denver, and Minnesota in weeks 14 through 16.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's your league winner.
I'm probably going Kamara, Monty, Taylor, Mostert.
Ooh. Yeah, you can put Mostert last. I don't hate it at all.
I like that.
All right, 1:00. I believe that is the end. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We will be back tonight at 8:00 to recap all the games up to Sunday Night Football. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Take care. We will see you next time.
Start this guy.
Don't do that.